Welcome guys back to another episode of Hypixel Skyblock Iron Man. Today I am going to be doing a 1v1 competition against my pet duck that I have here. And today we're going to be doing a 24-hour competition that involves us getting the most money as we possibly can. You want to explain the rules, Arabic?
The rules are simple. Make the most amount of money in 24 hours. That's all. Alright.
And there are a couple of things that we have decided not to do, as well as, like, say, flipping and getting, like, massive amounts of money, because we want to show you the best possible way to get money in 24 hours. So this is as much of a guide as it is a bit of a competition. And if a reminder, as if you do like what you see today, please consider hitting the like button, subscribing, and check out our other person's perspective, just so that you can see as many methods as possible. Anyways, we'll get on to the video. Alrighty, so in the first hour, I started off by creating my profile, and then immediately warping to the hub. And then I immediately just went back to my island, as there is a trick that you can do with a chest as on an island using vanilla skyblock items that are such as cobblestone, dirt, grass blocks, and water bucket. Now, these items can be sold. As you can see, I did not pick up the bone meal because bone meal cannot be sold. So we were just running over to the mine merchant to get ourselves started with a little bit of coins, and then we immediately bought 5 gold in order to get a particular item which will be useful to getting us to the dwarven mines the fastest. And this item is the gold shovel, which can be enchanted with efficiency 3, which is used to mine sand in the mushroom desert. So as you can see, I was just buying some sticks, and then we were heading off to the farms. I'm just going to speed this up a little bit to make this a little less boring. On our way to get to the mushroom desert, we quickly stopped by the trader of Jamie in order to get a rogue sword, which does give you 100% speed boost, which is a very effective way to get to the mushroom desert. And now that we're in the mushroom desert, we will be mining for mining 12 in order to get the mining XP requirement to get to the dwarven mines, which is very useful place to get stuff to progress and get money in early game. And sand is a great way just to get started in order to buy a movement item such as the grappling hook, which is what I got, as it is a very cheap and very good mobility item to get in the beginning of the game. And this one is a little bit expensive, but with a low grinding, it is very affordable. Now that we have the grappling hook, we can gather 10 enchanted iron, 10 enchanted lapis, and 10 enchanted redstone, and take those materials to Ryhis, and then travel to the dwarven mines.
Meanwhile, me, ArabicDuck, went to the carnival to obtain the frog mask and sell it for 10 million coins, literally 15 minutes into this challenge. And I used that to buy myself Aurora staff and Weiss glassite armor set, which you will know in a bit why did I do that and why did I go for that setup.
Bruh.
We began hour 2 by killing glassite walkers in order to get some glassite jewels, as well as some other things such as glassite armor. And this brings us to hours 3 through 5, where I was still killing glassite walkers, but unfortunately my internet was starting to take a toll, as later we got something like this that happened. I'm just gonna let it play out and see what happens. Yep, just slingshot me, and then of course my internet went out in hours 6 to 8, and I then spent the next 2 hours trying to fix it. So while I'm fixing my internet, let's see what Arabic is up to.
I went to the mushroom desert where I mined sand for some time to get mining level 12. Then I asked a friend of mine to buy me 10 enchanted coal, iron, and redstone so I can go to the dwarven mines. There I started to kill treasure hoarders to obtain starfall and treasure rights while being absolutely destroyed by my Wi-Fi. Don't get me wrong though, this is the best money making method in early game. It gives you like 8 to 10 million coins an hour.
In hour 9, our main focus was to get enough XP to reach level 7, and the way we did that is by traveling to the garden and complete the basic quests, as the garden is a great way just to get a good amount of basic XP, as well as getting you started on a money making method that happens later in the future after. Unfortunately, we won't be that today. So instead, we're just going to be mining wheat for wheat milestones in order to get some small amounts of Skyblock seed, but that wasn't really giving me much. So Recording Beast made a little bit of a mistake here, and the footage that I was going to do to get the XP to unlock the bazaar unfortunately got corrupted. So basically what happened is I went around collecting fairy souls in the hub island, and then as well as collecting some fairy souls from the barn, since these fairy souls are the easiest to collect, and these type of fairy souls can in fact be claimed for plus 10 XP at Tia. Alrighty, so we are back here in the hub, and we are getting ready to do our next money making method. As you can see, we have 1,000,000 coins, and we are heading up to the auction house to start auction flipping. And this is a method that involves us buying stuff at a lower price and then just selling it for a profit of a higher price. And I am doing this with Shamus to start off, since it tends to be a little bit of a better one at a lower amount of money, but it is not always 100% good. As with auction flipping, it does tend to be varied based on the time of day and the amount of demand for certain items. So anyways, we're just going to be buying these items here for the next few hours, as well as me, just as you can see, I had an aspect at the end there, or I did not mention myself buying it just because that was during the time where I was getting the fairy souls, the footage corrupted. But anyways, I will see you guys at the end of the time of me auction flipping. I'll see you guys then. We then proceeded to spend the next 14 hours flipping slowly in order to make a good amount of money from our flips. We were able to get particularly lucky and able to quadruple our profits. Actually, it's probably higher than that. But anyways, we made over 40 million coins just from auction flipping in those 14 hours. Now, that's not that good of a profit margin for me, but I didn't get the luckiest. You can make higher amounts of money, but this is just the amount of money I've been making. As you can see, I've just been scouring the auction house for this. And anyways, I will see you guys at the end of the recording when I share the amount of money me and Arabic have made.
The 24 hours challenge, and ready Beast to show me how much money you have grinded?
Yep. And also, Arabic, you want to mention why you're not on your actual profile you were actually playing on?
Well,
because
I might have deleted it. We don't talk about that.
Anyways, I have managed to get myself a total of 45 million coins in total from auction flipping, as well as grinding glaciate walkers, just because I needed a way to get myself up to like the money I needed to auction flip. So I basically just grinded out like 1,000,000 coins from the actual like glaciate walkers grinding out. So how many coins did you get in this amount of time, Eric?
Well, I'm glad to tell you that I won the challenge. That's because I got
did you now?
51 million coins.
Rigged.
Yeah.
Rigged.
Yeah,
Also thanks for the social XP, by the way. You just got me a social one. I'm just leeching out of it here. But anyways, guys, if you did like what you saw today on either mine or Arabic's channels, please consider giving us a follow and subscribing and commenting down below, as it does help us out a lot, and we will post more in the future if you guys do like this. Anyways, we'll see you guys next time, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day.